Oh man, that was a good ass nap I just had. So what's up, guys? What we got here today is not one of the regular Black Ops 4 gameplays that you guys usually see. This is a Black Ops 2 gameplay. I um I went ahead and just plugged up my PS3 and my Elgato to my PS3. That was a long ass shit to do. Um, but I went ahead and got one of my nice gameplays from way back. Whenever Black Ops 2 had came out. Um, as you can see, it kind of plays like a little weird because I got it from the theater mode. But oh my god, I was about to sneeze. But yeah, it kind of plays a little weird. Yeah, it's from the theater mode. Um, but this is one of my best games. I was one of those try hard friends that you see on your friends list that never ever dropped 100 kills, like ever. Like I always get like pretty close to 100. I'll drop like maybe 80, 90. Like this gameplay 93 and never really get to 100. But this was all like the starting of me really getting into being like a fucking asshole and not really giving a fuck about the enemy team and just becoming a better player at Call of Duty. Sorry if I'm like sniffling a lot. I just woke up and then like some motherfucker like got me sick. As you can see, sometimes in the gameplay, I'll like miss somebody here and there. Like just now, somebody was coming up the ladder. I missed them, and that was actually a girl. She was like the only person that was able to kill me. There she goes right there. But what I kind of wanted to talk to everybody about was have you ever had like a friend, a family member, or just somebody you just don't even know that asked for money and they never gave it back, like ever, and they always said, "Oh, I got you back. I'm gonna give you back to you like tomorrow or when I get my paycheck." I think we all had somebody like that. But for me, I have a problem trusting people because first of all, I love my money. Like I work hard for my money, and then like if I'm being nice enough to give you some of that, and look at this. Back in the day with the butter knife, I actually like that. I like that it was hard to knife somebody back in the day. But anyways, yeah, I don't give out my money just to anybody. If I do, like I really care about you, or like I have enough money at that time just to give it out to you. Um, but yeah, I went ahead and I think like maybe last year or I think like 2 years ago actually, I gave this guy. I didn't. He wasn't like my friend or anything like that. But as you guys know, I work at Dunkin' Donuts. Or if you didn't know that, I do. I work at Dunkin' Donuts. So this guy has been coming in there for like maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and um, I went ahead. He had asked me like, "Yo, can I borrow $5? It's just to like put some gas in my motorcycle real quick so I can go home." I was like, you know what? Let me just do something nice for somebody. And I went ahead and gave it to him. And that kind of goes back to like people saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna give it back to you." So yeah, he went ahead and said that, and I was like, waiting. I know some of y'all are thinking like, man, you really waiting for $5? But like $5, man, you work hard for your $5. It can be like a little kid on the corner selling lemonade for $5. He could have baked like damn cookies, brownies for $5 fucking. You never know. But yeah, he went ahead and was like, "Yo, I'll give it back to you," blah blah blah, and I was like, "Cool, bro," cause like when he had came in, like he'll be talking to me and shit. Like we'll just be talking about anything. He seemed like a really cool guy. He never really seemed like the usual people that come down there and they'll be like begging for money, asking for money. Then he never really seemed like that person, so I went ahead and gave it to him. So like maybe like a week or two passed, 3 weeks, and I was like, yo, bro, what the fuck? So this dude really just took my money, and then like over $5, really? You like a grown man, you really couldn't pay me back? Like you see I'm younger than you, and like I'm working hard for my money. I was able to reach in my pocket and give you $5 for you to go home. So yeah, like a week or two, 3 weeks passed, and he never came back. So yesterday, Friday, this dude came in. I fucking recognized him like it was the fucking back of my hand. I swear to God. I look stupid right there. But yeah, I recognized him like it was the back of my hand. I looked at him, but then I quickly looked away because like I was like, man, I ain't really trying to deal with this shit and deal with like fake ass people like saying, oh, what's up, bro? I'm like, to me, like when you owe me something, bro, like we ain't talking until like you give me that shit, and then we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. We could talk about fucking girls, we can talk about money, we can talk about the fucking game last night, whatever, the game coming up, whatever. But until you give me that money, bro, we not talking, we ain't doing shit. So I had looked at him, and then I seen him like looking at me at the corner of my eye. I'm like, man, let me just go in the office or whatever, talk to my manager. So I was going to do that, and I went in the office, and then I came back out. He was still out there. He was telling one of my coworkers, and he was saying like, yo, I know him. I can't believe he still work here. I'm like, I listened to that, but I was still like going, waiting for him to leave. So he called me over. I was like, yeah, what's up? And he was like, he went ahead and gave me the $5 immediately. And I was like, wow. I've never had anybody in my life really, ask for money and then just immediately gave it back without me like asking for it. So I went ahead and took the $5, and he was like, yo, I appreciate you. I know it's been a long time, but this is yours. I know I had owed it to you. And I was like, I appreciate it, man, but it was like a long ass time, I thought you were never gonna come back. And he was trying to explain to me like why he like left for such a long time. And he was like, yo, my mom passed away, and you know how I used to be like driving like my motorcycles everywhere and everything. She told me to give that up because she passed away. So I was listening to him. I was giving him advice. I'm just one of them like young dudes. I'll give anybody advice. I don't care how old you are. You can be like old as shit, and I'll still give you advice. You think like you're too old for advice from a young person, but sometimes a young person might know more than you. So yeah, I was giving him advice or whatever. He was telling me about his mom, and she wanted him to give up the motorcycles because she didn't want him to die on a motorcycle. And I was telling him whatever to do, and we were just talking about it, and we were just becoming not really close, but we were becoming more than usual, like people would become. Like somebody will take your money or whatever, and then they'll never give it back to you. When you lose that trust in that person, that's what I mean. You kind of like lost that trust in that person. But anyways, guys, the gameplay is starting to wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, enjoyed the 93 kills. Drop a like for the gameplay, drop a like for the story. Thank you, guys.